These are three big changes coming to Halo Campaign Evolved, coming from someone who is at Halo Studios playing Halo Campaign Evolved. Now, if you missed it, this is a total ground-up remake of Halo Combat Evolved, rebuilt in Unreal Engine 5 with remastered audio tracks, totally revamped visuals. It looks incredible. But they're also adding in some big changes. There are three totally new missions featuring Sergeant Johnson and Master Chief that are kind of like a prequel to the main campaign. And that was not in the original, but it's adding more story, and you can't go wrong with that. It's also not a one-to-one recreation of the original game because they've tweaked some of the levels to make the game flow better. And they've added in modern things like sprint, ADS, stuff like that makes it feel like a modern retelling of a classic game. But if you want, you can turn it off. Don't worry. But speaking of that big modern audience, the game is also coming to PlayStation 5, the first time in history that a Halo game has been on a PlayStation console. And that's a huge change for Xbox and for Halo, especially on the 25th anniversary, but it's opening it up to an entirely new audience of players that might not have ever had an Xbox, or that might have had an Xbox back in the day and switched over to PlayStation. But it doesn't really matter where you're playing, because if you're on PlayStation, your friend's on Xbox, and you've got a guy on PC, you can all dive in and play together, and you can add another guy to the squad and make it a 4-man co-op. And yeah, if you've got a guy on the couch next to you, there is 2-player co-op. But those are some of the big changes to Halo Campaign Evolved, and let me know down below. What do you think about the gameplay we've seen so far? If you've never played Halo, are you playing for the first time? And if you played it way back in the day, are you going to go back for another round?